All right. Got their attention. Oh, they didn't come. Thought they'd come. We're not that big. Actually, I don't know. Maybe we're even. Alright. I feel like we can take blue. I'm not sure we're not trying to engage them again. What? Yeah, it's whack. Whack. For some reason we're leaving. I wanted to fight for that. Alright, dun 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 dun. Switch and play this song's kind of slow. Or not play those songs. Alright. Looks like everything is good. Stream quality good. Alright. They're big, man. They are big. I think it's gonna be a Jala stance kind of day. I think it's gonna be a dwarf kind of day. Wondering how good our stab was there. Alright, let me just double check the build. Hey J-Raps. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well, man. Fire Bloodlust, okay. Kinda wanna go like max kapow. So much damage today. Trying to think if nah, I'm not gonna go hammer. As much as I would like it. But I will go dwarf today. Nick at night is serious business. They're big, so I think the cover stab is gonna be good. Have I gotten any testing done? No, not really. I just kind of got in today, or kind of like logged in really for today. We did a bit of testing earlier, actually, but kind of unrelated to Revenant. We were doing some like testing on the new engineer bomb kit thing. We're kind of like figured out. I don't play engineer, so I really don't know what it is, but they're using it for like a smoke stealth bomb thing. So they smoke us up, we blast it, we pour it in and pour it out. Got like a kind of like a poured in, poured out bomb going. Pretty cool, fun. All right, starting Renegade stance. I don't think there's anything else I want to test. I think the only thing I would test is maybe hammer. Although I know hammer's good. I actually tested it like a week ago. And the problem is that if you're moving around a lot, it feels worse than short bow because it's hard. It feels hard to use the hammer 3. So I don't know how. We'll see how a couple of these pools go against EBG, and if we're sturdy enough, maybe I'll try going hammer. But yeah, I'm not sure what's up with that bard thing. It sounds cool. I'm not sure if it's a new spec. To be honest, that new class icon, I'm wondering what that is really. It doesn't really look like a class icon, because like the class icons are like a sword, like they're like symbols. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It could be a class icon, but or an elite spec. I would just be surprised. I feel like they're adding like musical instruments to the game or something like that. Next expansion, and that's what that is. But I don't know. Maybe if they had a new class, I mean, that'd be cool. I just would be surprised because it seems like a lot of work. I'll be honest, adding another class to the game. But I don't know. They did do a Revenant, so I guess technically it's possible, but I haven't done it in so long. It's gonna be weird, right? Like, if they add a class to the game, does it have elite specs, right? Like, do they launch with like 3 elite specs on a bard class, right? I don't know. That's why I'm like skeptical about the whole thing. It doesn't really make any sense to me. Yeah, that's true as well, J-Raps. Though the new class thing would kind of throw the 3 of each armor class thing out of whack. Oh, man. We honestly did pretty good there, but running through them over and over again is tough. Surprised we did so well. I cranked though. Look at that. Damn, boys. Holy schmoly. Some pretty good stats on that. Let's compare myself with 2 of the boys. So it looks like I had more active time than them. So I had more active time than Tiff, but he bursted harder, as you would suspect. You know, I think that's probably pretty normal. It's pretty good to know that I'm basically a spell breaker, spear breaker, because I trust that Gabar to be doing crank, or so does my Gabar, to crank pretty well in this build. He plays it well, or they play it well. I don't know if they're gendered. Cool. All right, that was a good fight. Oh, Brawler Relic. Damn, I almost forgot, bro. Been meaning to double check this every couple of days just to make sure I'm not trolling. Oh man, I didn't have it on a big spike here. But the uptime is good. Here it's low. I think the uptime is a little low in a dwarf stance. Let's try one pool as demon stance now. Alright. Set a power hybrid. I'm playing full power. I'll go over the build here after this pull, but I'm playing a full power, but with 50% boon duration. The goal of the build is to provide a good amount of stability and resistance and protection while still being basically a DPS. So if you look at my boons up here, the main boons I'm really caring about is resistance and protection. There are 9 musical instruments in the game. Ooh, good pickup, J-Raps. That seems pretty plausible. Maybe each. Alright, we kind of destroyed DBG here. Well done. My attack was using our range bomb very well there. Yeah. So I'll go over the stats here for you. FKH. Sorry, I'm really got bad at reading the name right now. It's a bit little on my screen. But I'm using Diviner gear, so power, precision, and then concentration with Dragon Hunter runes. So if you look at my stats, I have 2700 power, 95% crit, 230% crit damage, and 50% boon duration. I'm using a Relic of the Brawler for a 10% damage buff. And I'm using Short Bow with Fire, Bloodlust, and Spear with Hydromancy Fire. So they're berserker weapons. Basically, my gear is really a bit messy. When I make the build guide, I'll have it more easily. I'll have it on the calculator like more cleanly. But I'm basically mixed Diviner, Berserker, Marauder, and Dragon up to whatever combination of stats you like. I think 230% ferocity and about 1700 health is kind of like where I was aiming for. So the goal of the build is basically to do a lot of damage, do a lot of CC, do a lot of boons, and make sure that I always rotate my energy at less than 10 for charge mists. There you go. Tried using Call to Anguish. I'm not sure that was really worth it. Alright. Look at that damage, man. We're cranking. High protection uptime, high resist uptime. Quick is 30%, and I don't have anything providing it on my own. 20 stacks of might on average. We're up there. We're doing good. Yeah, if you want to, you can go Maul, Dragons, Marauder. You don't have to go Berserker. You'll get more health that way, and you'll be, you know, you can tune it how you want, pretty basically. This is a Zerg build, so it assumes you have 100% Fury uptime. And it assumes you're going to get healing support. Really, the objective is to min-max, just make sure that all of your items have as much power, precision, and ferocity as possible while having the 50% boon duration. I'm gonna resist one time. Destroying these guys. Are you crit capped with Fury? I'm at 95% with Fury. I consider about 7% less than crit cap, pretty much 100%. If you look at my stats here, anytime I'm doing like a major spike, my crit is about 80%, no matter what you do. So 95% is where I stay at. I stay around 93, 95%. Depends on kind of like how its stats work out. You also have the stats to consider from that you get the bonus stats from being inside objectives and having bloodlust. So leaves a bit of room in there for that too. Wow. Yeah, for sure, it's more than enough. You can go super low. You can go as low as like 90 if you want. I don't know the exact. I'm sure that there is like a math to figure out exactly what the number should be, but I stay around at 93 or 95 on my builds. Alright. Our group is doing pretty good. We're kind of cranking. Alright. Oh, we're trying to open the door for our recruits. Or not recruits. Our runbacks. I have supply, I should probably help. Yeah, I'll come help the tag. Put down some supply for them. Let me lower my microphone here. I think my microphone's a little close to my face. Looks like these all been used. Oh, okay, this is not. Man, that instrument thing, that makes a lot of sense. It'd be cool if each class gets an instrument that we get to. It's like some sort of mastery or something. That's probably what I'm expecting. I really don't think it's a class or an elite specialization or anything. Actually got their tag down, but they rest. Picked him up. He's a bit he's kind of scared to push us. Yeah, that hexagon thing does look like a trait icon. It's like these traits. That is a good point. It looks like one of these, pretty much. Like corruption, like one of these trait lines. Like, what are they gonna give us all a music trait line? I mean, that'd be kind of cool. I wouldn't mind, but I just don't really know like how that'll work. Why that would matter for like gameplay reasons. Like, I don't know. I think it'd be cool. I'm like, you know, hopeful. I'm hopeful that it would be interesting. I just don't really, I'm just a bit confused, I guess. I don't really know what it is. Oof. We're banging them. Hey. Right. That was a good little skirmish there. Felt pretty good. Bum, bum, bum. Ooh, look at that Giga Spike, gentlemen, a 22k spike. From the Boon DPS. What the? Let's compare the spike, Damn, I spiked harder than him. I think that's because it's all ranged. This is a really ranged heavy matchup right now. We're really fat and we're not staying on top of each other. Oh, one of the instruments was legendary? Dude, my lag. The lag. Dang, dude. So laggy. Is Tiffany hammer mace? No, I think he only likes playing spear. Yeah, he's playing spear. He's playing basically the build video I made. That's the build we both kind of like settled on. That we both pretty much enjoyed playing. I like Mace a lot. I do think Mace is really good over Spear. I just in this matchup I would not run it still because it's very ranged heavy. Like if we're in melee the whole time and we're basically like spamming weapon skills, you're like pressing your weapon skills between, you're like rotating on cooldown, and we're in melee the whole time, then Mace is like really good. But if you're not, it feels pretty bad. You're basically not doing anything until you get into that melee. You're basically like a big burst. You're basically like a great sword. You're like a DH essentially, like it's all melee, big blender. So it depends. I probably wouldn't run it here personally, although I love Mace. It's really fun. Kind of itching to play a bit of Untamed again. I was doing some PvE stuff on it earlier. It's so fun. The rotation on Untamed is so fun. It just feels good just to hit. I don't know, it's so smooth. I'm getting there on my Renegade. I think I've ironed out a bit of the quirks. Look at all those downs they got there. We're cranking them. They can't take the heat. Do. Right. Top of the meter. Look at that, gang. Top of the CC, top of the spike damage, top of the pad damage. Oh, disgusting. Disgusting, filthy little boy. Very good. Downs count, too. Man, this build is so good. Free steak. Yummy. This is a good song, by the way. Whoever composed this is on some next level shit. In fact, I'm gonna like this so I don't forget this song. Boom. It's a good one. Switch to Renegade stance, so starting this. So we didn't fully wipe them, so they're gonna show up back here pretty quick. So I want to clear out all the guards. Stupid NPCs annoy the hell out of me. Alright. Let's get rid of these guards. It's all clear. Alright, here we go. Ah, here they are. I'm glad that our stability is good enough that I can play Demon Stance. I do think it's better. Almost went too far. It's kind of blindly bombing. it reflects. Woo! We got a big bomb on them. What is this shield guy behind us, dude? No way. Alright. We're kind of unbeatable right now with the freaky coin. Ooh, I have like no swiftness, please. There we go. Alright. Went pretty well. We're better than I thought. Sentry turret. I put my shit down. I don't have the supply for it. Oh, there they are. Yeah, we got one of our brands. All right, wipe them. Oh. People jumped out. Yeah, that's funny. Didn't realize we're clearing siege. Ugh, missed the energy bit there, but the lag is getting to me. Ooh, we're all experiencing lag. Holy moly. Everybody in my Discord was just talking about the lag over there. Alright, victory. Easy. Success. We did it. Yeah, 1.63 million damage. We were highest on the downs count at 14. Good stuff, guys. Holy. 23k spike. Nice, nice. I assume Brawler Relic was proccing on cooldown because I'm using Demon Stance. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I think... I need to test one more opener. I just don't know if it's worth it or not. I'm not convinced this is worth using in Zerg. I think the opener is still staying the same as before the patch. It's just now that this is like an extra tool to play around with when roaming, I think. It's like a roaming button. All right. And this song is going like way too slow. Get to the point. There we go. Okay. Many boxes to open. Pum 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 pum. Oh, showtime. Wow, this guy's got destroyed, what? Okay. This guy's got cranked. Seemingly out of nowhere. Okay. Wow. They kind of just fell apart and died. Didn't expect that to happen. Okay. Hope you guys are having a lovely morning, evening, night. I think we're the strongest force in the mist here, boys. I don't think anybody's gonna fight us back. I think the blue tag is not gonna keep fighting us. I'll be honest. They don't really like to fight to lose. Once this EBG tag starts losing, they kind of stop playing. Dropped my bag of chips I was munching on. Sorry if you guys are hearing that. It's probably annoying as hell. Alright. Alright. Guess we're going to Greenville. Rev up the engines, boys. We're running from the cops, apparently. All right. We gonna fight or what? Okay, I'm gonna focus on boons. I used one call to anguish there and it felt really bad. I don't think I'm gonna do that again, to be honest. Don't think it's worth. Because there's a chance it does nothing. It costs 30 energy, doesn't provide any boons. But if I instead use weapon skills or instead just use another pain absorption, I'm at least providing boons. So I think this is out on the rotation. So it's just gonna go back. The rotation is just gonna go back to dump to 50, switch. It's gonna be banish enchantments, burst, and then pain absorption. And then just wait, do one more pain absorption or one banish enchantments, then switch back to Kala. Do this twice. Weapon skills. Once you do it the second time, you switch back out to Demon Stance, and that's it. Pretty simple rotation. You can use F1 and or F2 and F4 for boon spam when you're getting stripped a lot and you have extra energy, but I don't see that happening a whole lot on my right now. But yeah, I think that's it. I think the only thing, all the variants are going to be Chalice, Hammer, and that's really it. I think the traits, I'm just going to recommend these traits all the time. Because there's no real reason to switch anything. Check our stats in combat. Pretty good. Somehow I got behind that. Do 1-4 and I'm gonna switch out. Woo. Well played. That's good. Nice. Got a bit messed up there. I think I crossed. I think I misinterpreted what my tag was trying to do. We only have 3 DPS. That's crazy. Why do we have a meteor shower guiding less than me? You only spiked twice, so maybe that's why. I don't really know how that build works. I want to do that again. All right. Do I have food? Let's do it. We're gonna try one more against them. This time I'll try Dwarf Stance. Oh, wait. I don't think I need to be roads. Actually, nah, fuck it. For science. I'm really just meleeing them. Lol. Yeah, with Dwarf Stance, they don't really stand a chance. Because none of us... Well, we had coin that time, so it's not an equal comparison, but we felt extremely tanky at the front line. Heading out. Thanks, Jeraps. Take care, brother. Resist uptime was good, even though I was jealous, so I might stay jealous. I think I have a lot of boons from my party. No need for me to be extra strips right now, I think. Alright, let's try again. This time, no small group behind us. Game faces, people. I think we're giving up here. Yeah. Alright. Just let him get me. Yeah, we don't have any DPS players. Unfortunately. Barrage, bro, what? Why do we win this guy playing a barrage? Damn. I thought if we had like these two guys doing like damage DPS, we could have. Wait, what? Why do we only have 2 people doing damage? Actually, what happened there? We have at least 3 other DPS players. Huh. The strips are fine. What? How did this happen? Huh? How is that possible? Let's go Demon this time. This other tag is going to join us on this one. So I got to note myself when I'm looking at this, when I'm recording it, to compare this one with the Dwarf Stance pull, 2 pulls from this one. This should be basically an even comparison. Only 3 people doing damage, really. Okay. Man, our damage is just really low. There's just no way around it, really. We should have like 2 more people at least up there with me. Considering that, how do I make that? I mean, the best thing I can do is Chalice, really. Chalice is the most DPS, probably. The Vengeful Hammers. My FPS drop. Oh, there they are. Let's try Chalice again. I'm wondering if maybe Hammer. Try 1 pull on Hammer if I can switch it out fast enough. Oop. Down one side. Alright. Well, I didn't really get to test much there because we got pretty much one clash there and I got downed. But the rotation, maybe remember its rotation. It's been a couple of days since I did it. Okay, let me think. It is 4. Yeah. Okay. It's been a little bit since I've used hammer. I hope we get 1 or 2 fights against him again. So one of the good things about hammer is that there's an evade frame now on this. So now you have 2 evade frames, which means that you can proc Brawler Relic easier in Jalis stance. So I like hammer plus Jalis a lot. And secondly, when you use hammer 3, your vengeful hammers flies with you, so you can kind of like cleave off a bunch of stacks of like Aegis as you fly through the enemy. It's gonna spam damage that way. I can't see anything. Okay, well, such a grind fest. Good boons. This is gonna be a good log to look at for the hammer thing. Nice. Unfortunately, the positioning is so bad for hammer. I would have really preferred short bow there, because when you're playing on the stairs, it's just impossible to use hammer. But damage is decent, but our spike is bad. All right. So now we got one pool with Chalice, and now we'll do one demon with hammer. So with demon on hammer, you have a pretty good like ranged bomb. All right, a little more open field might be better. This is perfect. EPG's giving me the like perfect thing, perfect scenario for me to test this. I was wondering about this. Okay. Nice. Cool. Alright, this is a good second one. It's a bit of a short fight, but let's go back Turbo now. What's the power? Alright, so back to short bow. Okay. My chat kind of trolled in that one. I really don't like fighting in the objective, I'll be honest. We do very bad positioning wise. Wait, is that... No, it's this one. Yeah, that's such a terrible fight, bro. Can't even, like, take anything from this. Alright. Let's try that again. We go again. What's up, guys? If you guys are having fun, please consider giving the stream a like and sub to the channel. I do this usually 2 times a week, sometimes more. I also make fun guides and build videos and helpful tips and shit like that. Getting better at the game. It's kind of the point of the channel. We doing one more? I want to fight one more time. Not in the objective. I swear we're terrible at that. There's a guy that eats you there. Appreciate it, guys. Good. Sorry about that. I think I accidentally switched scenes there. Yeah, they look pretty big. I think I'm gonna have to stay jealous for the rest of the time. All right, let's get one more fight. Who's that? Oh, my Spellbreaker. What was the plan there, Les? What was the plan there, bro? Oh my fucking god. I don't know why my tag wanted to tank that. That was crazy. Honestly, if we wanted to do that, I would have played that a little bit different. I probably would have had a great dwarfed. And I wouldn't have spent so much energy bursting. I would have just tried to tank. Okay. We're losing all these fights on positioning right now. Whack. Want to get to the part of the fight where it's actually about bursting. You know, the DPS do their thing. I feel like our supports are gone, aren't they? No, I feel like most of the people are here. Alright. I'll start in roads this time. Did it. Okay. It was a bit of a weird one, but... Okay. Ooh. A Vindy DPS, cool. Who's this guy? Where did this guy come from? I feel like that Vindy DPS came out of nowhere. Like it's cynic. Success. Very cool. I somehow had better spike damage than the Vindy DPS. Isn't that crazy? That is weird, right? Isn't that weird? That was a fun one. Good night. Alright, let's see what trouble we get into here. This guy's using Jade Winds as his top damage. He's literally just pressing it on cooldown? No, I only pressed it 4 times. I mean... Interesting. Very weird. Very weird. He's using Jade Winds, Hammer... So he's basically playing my old build, but instead of going Dwarf stance, he goes Shira. Weird. He didn't get any stuns though. So it's just damage but no stuns. So this guy's playing Power Vindy, providing no support. He's spamming stuns but not landing any stuns. And his spike damage is less than me. Doesn't that mean Vindicator sucks? Or am I crazy? They need to fix Vindicator a bit. I feel like Vindicator's like fallen down. I mean, I know this is only one pool, and I don't know if this guy played perfectly, or even if this is how you're supposed to play this, but I don't know. Seems weird. I feel like Vindy's losing its place. Vindy doesn't provide anything to the team anymore. There's no brutality. Jalis is nerfed. I mean, Shiro is like 0 utility. Group utility. Very weird. I hope the devs take a peek at down behind you. Jesus Christ, so tanky. That's actually crazy. We have no damage, man. Impressive defensives. This is why I'm on DPS jail, by the way. I'm like permanently on the DPS class. We don't have that many people that pump like me and Tiffany. Me, Tiffany, So Small, and Akubar. Wuppets. And might be 1 or 2 more missing, I'm forgetting, but those are our most reliable damage dealers. Yeah. Only me and Tifa right here. Could try Jalis, but I feel like our strips are low, yeah. Alright. We do need you on DPS, actually. Deeps is a little low. We need to train up some more crankers, man. Do.
Great dwarf's power is upon you all.
Thank you for the sub, Ogwin. Wait, didn't I already? Oh, it comes from there. I think maybe Jalis stance, maybe. I don't know, if they plan on just tanking us, Jalis stance is probably the best choice. They got their Necro out. Well played. I feel like our positioning was pretty good there. Meter was not showing. I think Jalis is pulling into work here, so I'll stay Dwarf for a bit. This thing is covering our stability a bit better. I think we need to do that. Alright. If you guys don't mind, please consider giving the stream a like and subscribing to the channel. You guys are having fun. So another pull with this guy. Jade wins Nomad's Advance. His damage is very odd. Hope you guys are having a lovely day, evening, night, morning, whatever. We're just gaming out here. So weird. What the fuck? These fights are so weird. I just want to fight, like, get a couple rotations in. These fights are like bursty, which is, I guess, good for measuring spikes. But I don't really care about doing measuring spike right now. I want to measure, like, I want to get a couple rotations between legend and weapon swap. Woo! Crank. That's right. Your blessings of the Grey Dwarf. Appreciate that sub. All right, cranked them. Wow, that is a name and a half. Vyacheslav Litvinenko. Holy shit! If I said that right, tell me. I doubt it. I'm sure I said that completely off. Sorry, bro. I'm bad at reading. It seems almost like Polish-Russian. Vyacheslav Litvinenko. So it seems so weird. That part right there. I keep getting stuck on that part, that Litvinenko part. Cool name. Let me know where that's from. All right. Oh, they're coming back. Let's go ahead and switch songs here. This guy's just getting pushed. All right. Okay, cranked. Alright. I got cranked. Nice spike on me. Really weird fights. I hate these stair fights. They feel so bad. Hank Spellbreaker. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. Alright. Hope you guys are having a good time. Just chilling, enjoying the vibes. We're just scrapping out here. Scrapping out the EBG boys. Honestly, this is perfect for me. This is what I needed. Yes, sir. Good to hear, man. facing VIP. Yeah, pretty much. Honestly, that's what we're doing. Alright, we dropped the dragon banner. Let me stay near my tag. I don't know why I'm like squirreling a bit too much. WvW pulled. Alright, gamers. It's getting for real now. Oof. Okay. Grab a song. Just a reminder, guys, if you guys are having fun, please consider hitting a like on the stream and subscribing to the channel. I do this a few times a week. Got rid of their spectre support. It's kind of farming those guys over there for no reason, really. It's kind of bored. This blue team's kind of boring me. Just literally farming, man. Literally just farming these nerds. It's crazy. Fortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to take SMC because they're going to keep doing that cheesy ass strat where they roast the Lord. But I don't really care about that, honestly. I already got my weak place, so that could be all good. I'm like a mag, man. Maybe if we hold this door. And 30 kill count, by the way. Downs count. What the fuck? This is ridiculous. Okay. Fucking farming. Okay. Really just farming bags, man. Farming baggies. Let me get to my ultimate dominator in no time. Thanks to EPG. Thanks, guys. You guys see that bomb there? Is this main tiff? Yeah, this main Tiffany burned them there. We did it. Lol. Nice. Easy money. This little tactic that they do with the stealth resing is so cringe, man. Stealth resing the Lord is such a disgusting strategy. Like, you're not gonna win the fight, you know. You shouldn't be allowed to do that. Right. Well played, everybody. That was crazy. Look at that, 39 downs count, 22 confirmed kills. Dude, look at that downs damage. That was a good run. Good stuff. Oh man, I love Renegade. I love Renegade. There's literally no better specialization in the game, in my opinion. All right. That was fun, guys. That was for sure fun, man. Good fight, TBG. Good fights. Well, I guess Red Team didn't really come by, but got some good logs to look at today. I'm quite sure this is gonna be the final form of this build. I don't think I'm gonna change anything. I think the build guide is gonna suggest shortbow spear and with the option of swapping hammer, and then I'll go over the scenarios at which you can pick between Demon Stance and Chalice and how to play both. And the traits are going to stay locked in. Nothing changes, I think. I don't see a point in using any of these anymore. Brutality is pointless. I think Swift Termination is just better. What's the point of 10% damage plus a bit of quickness on yourself? Who cares? I'd rather have more damn. The quickness is not a big deal. I mean, it's nice, but 10% damage loss for that is not worth it. If this wasn't 20% damage to targets at 50% below, like, that's such an important time to be able to hit harder. I don't know, this trait is so weird. I don't like that a 20% damage increase under, like, execute is competing with my quickness self-application. It just feels bad to pick now. Before it was like I can justify it because I was getting I was stripping stability, but now since it's not stripping stability and it's just a 10% damage buff, it feels kind of poopy. But yeah, these traits locked in. I don't think these traits will change. Looking at them again, yeah. There's just no reason to change these. This is max pump build, fire, double fire sigils. I'm pretty sure that's locked in. I don't think I'm going to change that in the build guide. Cruelty is for sure locked in, and Brawler Relic is locked in. I think that's everything. I don't think I have to test much more. I think it's done. I think I'm ready to make the video, to be honest. Don't think I have anything left I need to test out. Any weapons? I mentioned sword, but I just don't see it working. Greatsword is an option, but I just don't think it's worth it. It's just, I mean, I don't know. Maybe with Chalice, but like, why? You have Spear already. You know, well, why Spear Greatsword? It doesn't make any sense. Spear Hammer, Spear Shortbow. I think those are really the best options. Yeah. That's pretty much it, boys. I think the Renegade is... I think this is it. I think this is going to be the cook. This is all... I don't think I'm going to change anything about this. Because if I have 25 might, that's 1,000 more power. I'm at 3,500. I mean, I'm a little bit low on power. Maybe there's an argument to be said that I should go Bloodlust instead of Cruelty. Because I go from 230 to 247. It's like 16% or so crit damage, or a little bit of power. I think it's power. Because it'd be 250, it's at 37. Yeah, I think it's power. Probably. So Bloodlust, probably. Bloodlust or Cruelty, I don't know. Maybe some math magician can figure that out, but I'm not going to be able to. So 50% boon duration, 2790 power when you have max stacks. And then 230 crit damage. I think this is it. Man, Renegade is crazy. I'll be honest, boys. This is a sick build. Oh wait, our reports. Oh wait, they're uploading them. Okay. I was gonna say, shit, boy. Nobody uploaded them, but yeah, they're doing it now. Oh man. Hope you guys had a good time. That was really fun, guys. That was super chill. I'm waiting for the logs to upload, and then we'll look at some of the numbers and check it out. Alright, after this, boys, what's the next cook? Is it Power Vindy? Oh well, Berserker. I need to make the Berserker video, but nothing changed with Berserker. It's been the same forever. I think after this I'll do some Berserkage. After Berserker, I don't know what I'll do. I think I'll just keep on playing Renegade since it's my main. Maybe I'll try to see how good Power Vindy can be. Because I think Power Vindy's in a poo-poo spot right now, man. Not poo-poo spot, it's just not great. Could be better. I'm sad that Power Vindy is not good. I keep saying that. It's not bad. It's just not amazing. It's hard to justify over playing Renegade since I'm just doing so much CC, range damage, boons. It's like, why would you play Vindy over Renegade at all? Just doesn't make any sense. So they gotta give something to Vindy. It has higher spike damage, and it's better with Greatsword. Greatsword is like the advantage that it has. But with Chalice being worse, I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. I wonder what the developer, because, you know, with the brutality change, Vindy's worse. Vindy was really, really good with brutality because your quickness uptime was 100% pretty much on your own. So you were always stripping stability. But now, this is pretty much the same traits that you would run on Power Vindy, except you would take you would just switch this. You would just go like this. Look at that, guys, I'm a Vindicator now. So this thing is a lot of energy, and doesn't that do a ton of damage? This is a lot of evades, man. Look at all these evades. Dude, look at all these evades. Oh my gosh, that's actually crazy. This Malik stance Vindicator is funny. This could be a build. This is something that I forgot who had mentioned it. This could be something, to be honest. Or a roaming build. I don't know if this would be a Zerg build. It's too much of a meme. It's like it's just hard not to have Shira, but I can see. All right. Anyway, let's go back to Renegade. All right, we got the report in. What everybody has been waiting for. All right, party people. I know you have all been waiting to watch this particular part of the stream. Display capture. Hold on, let me fix this. All right. Let's take a look. "32-minute fight." Okay. This is for Stone Mist Castle, which you guys just watched for a half hour. Me smashing my fucking keys. Top damage, beating Weaver, beating my boy Tiff. I'm surprised I'm beating a Weaver. I don't have better range damage than them, but maybe I do, I don't know. I don't play Weaver. What the fuck do I know? "32 seconds, or 55 seconds CCs, 32 different CCs. That's pretty good. 22 kills. Downs damage, of course. We all knew I was at the top of the meter. Top on downs. Down count. I don't know what this means, but... Alright, let's look at the boons. Well, actually, let me see a boon strip real quick. Okay, I was not doing much here. I think I was jealous most of this. Yeah, I was jealous this whole time. Now with Jalis, I wanted to look at gear buffs. I look at the Brawler, 16% uptime. 30% resist uptime, really high stab uptime, obviously, as expected with Dwarf Stance. Average number of boons. Average number of boons. I find that an interesting stat. 7.3. Let's compare. Average number of boons is higher on my group. Revenant, Renegade, Busted. OP. The only other thing I care to look at is the 4-second spike. Man, this would be hard to look at. Let's go ahead and grab a segment. I'm spiking the highest, you know. Kind of what I expected, to be honest. I was kind of cranking hard. All right, next one. This is when we were like kind of GVGing EBG. Where the heck am I? All right, I'm top damage. Let's look at the damage spikes on these. We spiked all kind of like at weird times, but I don't think it mattered. Oh no, please do not the rotations. Brawler relic, fire up time. I don't know what to think of that. This is hard to understand, this one. Is there anything else that's like worth looking at? Not really, right? Top dam again. Highest weapon swaps. Time spent in animation. Alright, let's try to burn through these quicker. Man, good spikes. Let's compare these two spikes. This looks like me and Tiffany. Yeah, it is. Me and Tiffany. Look at that. We almost have an equal spike, just slightly delayed. 2 seconds later. That's a good sign, again, for Renegade. Means losing the boon duration, or using boon duration gear is not really like affecting my burst as hard. It's nice. Oh wait, let me hold on, these GVGs, Triple Spear. I wish I could tell which legend I'm using these here. Okay, this is okay, this one is Demon Stance. Alright, Demon versus Dwarf right here. Alright, Demon Stance, if we look at the spike damage again. Okay. Dwarf Stance. The spikes don't matter that much, I think. Yeah. I just perform on either legend. Either legend is very strong. I don't think it really matters. Just whichever one you like to play better and whichever one's better for your group you can play. Buffs. I want to know exactly like when I had... Is there a way to like look at a chart of this or something? I wish I can look at the chart, but annoying. Anyway, all right, this one is Sherpo Spear. Oops, there, sorry. This one is Demon Stance. Okay. So Demon Stance, and this is also... Oh, Hammer, okay. I wanted to compare this. It's so I'm doing Hammer Jalus? Yeah, Hammer Dwarf, alright. Hammer Dwarf versus Shortbow Demon. which is kind of like my default build. These two charts right here are pretty much. This is probably going to be my best comparison, and it looks pretty good. Let's look at the spike. That's really what matters. Alright. Sorry about the young guys. I'm sure that was annoying as fuck. My bomb feels more concentrated on the short bow. Feels like I spike harder on the short bow, and I think that's what I've noticed. I do good like damage, consistent damage, DPS, but that's not really what you want Renegade there for. I think Hammer is playable and it's good, but it's worse. I think you'd prefer to be short bow. I think. This one is short bow. Wait, what is this? Am I dumb? Ah, man, I'm getting tired. I think it's getting time for bed. It's like a short fight or something? No, it's 2 minutes. Pain absorption. Okay, so this is demon stance. This is my default, basically. Wish I had a way to like name these better. Dude, look at that spike that Tiff hit. What the how do I go back? Ah. Look at this spiky hit, bro. The Giga. The Giga spike. Nice, dude. Impressive. I'm not too far off either. Nothing to sneeze at. I love Untamed and I love Renegade. I feel like these two builds are so damn good. Such good builds. Alright, look at that. Alright, this next one, I'm trying to blaze through this a bit quicker because I'm getting tired. Alright, this is Dwarf Stance and Short Bow. So this is the other version of the build. I think this is the weakest combo. Because you proc Brawler like the least amount in this version. And I think it shows here. I didn't do so great. Although I think this is a very poopy short fight. This may not be a good one to compare. Yeah, demon stance. Alright, so what I'm learning, or what I'm like reinforcing here, is that the best and strongest version of this build is going to be Brawler Relic, Short Bow, Spear, Dragon Hunter Rune, and then min-max your stats between Diviner, Marauder, Dragon, and Berserker. 50% crit, or 50% Doom duration. And this is the strongest version of the build. Demon Stance Kala, these traits. And then you can go Jalis if you need roads, really, if your stab his ass. And it's really good, or if it's a melee heavy, melee heavy meta, melee heavy fight, whatever. Like kind of like today, toward the end of the night. Jalis is better for sure. And then the weakest version of the build is going to be Jalis with Short Bow, I think. Or Jalis with Hammer. But I think it's matchup dependent on that one. I think playstyle and matchup dependent. on that. I think that's gonna be it. I think I'm gonna wrap up my notes on my I think that's all I'm gonna scratch all these other things off I wanted to test. I don't think I'm gonna put those in the build at all. I think I'm gonna keep it real simple. One relic, one gear set whenever I get the calculator fixed up, because my gear's a fucking mess. I don't want people to have to try and copy this exactly. It's messy. This is it, boys. The long-awaited Renegade build guide. I think it's done. I think it's over. Amazing, man. Honestly, I can't believe how well it worked out. Good buffs. Ain't it? They know what they're doing. Alright. I think I still have display capture on, don't I? Yeah, I do. Let's turn it off. Oh, there we go. Alright. Oh man. Alright, got my notes tidied up there. Alright guys, here are the videos I have written down. If you guys have something else to suggest, feel free to put it in the chat. I got 1v1 guide for each spec in the game. I'm gonna try to keep it general, not class specific. It'll be mostly like what to avoid and when to strike for each build or each class, really, each spec. That's gonna be a long project probably. Then there's gonna be the Renegade build guide, which is gonna be this build plus how to change it to roaming builds. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I'm not sure if that's gonna be 2 videos or 1. Oh, and I already did this. Let me get that out of there. And then there's gonna be another keybind video and settings for World v World, like how to optimize the game for performance. I get that a lot. And then the last thing I have on here is kind of like a zero to hero kind of thing. I don't really want to call it that because it's a really overdone topic, but basically make an account on EU, make a Renegade, and just show how I went about getting my character as like Zerg build ready as fast as possible. Figure out what the fastest. I'll probably make this build, and then I'll probably make the Rome build because it's pretty cheap, other than the Dragon's pieces. I could do Vindicator though. Honestly, maybe I'll do Vindicator just so it's different. Anyway. Hope you guys had fun. Today was super chill. I normally try to roam a little bit at night here, but I'm fucking tired. It's already 1 in the morning for me. I've been sitting on my ass for way too long now. Alright. Oh, I should be close to crafting my legendary soon. Should do that whenever I have the willpower. Alright guys, let's hit the old traditional goodnight break dance. Hope you guys are chilling, having a great week. Hope things are going well for you, chilling. Enjoying life, enjoying the game, not taking things too seriously. Taking care of your body, your mental state. And most of all, enjoying your life, guys. Take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones. Life is precious. Alright guys, I will see you guys next time. I won't be around tomorrow, but I will be around on Wednesday, per the schedule. I was a little late today, kind of had a long day. Had a long day, and I actually logged in pretty late. Almost missed it, honestly. Almost like passed out on the couch. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna jump out of here. Stop wasting time. If you guys had fun, please subscribe to the channel, like the stream. I do this a couple times a week, and I like to help people get into the game. See you guys next time. Take care.